Hello everyone, welcome back to Lucky15, and in this video I've given you my Lucky 15 predictions for today's horse race in action. And to kick things off, we go to the first race at Haydock in the 11:15. I like a horse here called Cornerstone Lad. 4-1 bookmakers currently, trained by Mickey Hammond, and Billy Garrity's booked for the ride, claiming a massive £10, which is really going to help. Now this horse ran quite a good seasonal reappearance at Wetherby last time out, and that wasn't too bad. Probably needed the run that day, but the key to this horse is bottomless ground, and it's currently described as heavy at Haydock at the moment. I think this should definitely suit this horse. Also, as well as ran a good race previously before at Haydock when he finished in second place, and he had some really useful novice form. And I just thought Cornerstone Lad today at 4-1, that could be definitely a good one to get us off to a good start. We then go to the 1 o'clock, which is a very good mares race. I like a horse here called Danse, who is currently 9-4 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Paul Nicholls. Bryony Frost is booked for the ride in the colours of Highclere Thoroughbred Racing. Now this horse won quite well at Wincanton in a mares novice hurdle against some fairly good rivals, and I just thought the way it won that day showed that there was a lot more scope for development. Paul Nicholls in his Betfair blog has said this is his best chance of a winner at the weekend, and even though there are some quality opposition in amongst these horses today, I thought Danse could be a really nice horse, and maybe could be one to keep an eye out for Cheltenham if she does well today. We then go to the feature race, the long walk in the 225 at Ascot. Now I thought this was a really tricky race to work out actually this year, but I just kept coming back to the old faithful Unowhatimeanharry. He's 9-2 bookmakers at the moment, trained by Harry Fry. Barry Garrity's booked for the ride in the colours of JP McManus. This horse actually won this race, if you don't remember, back in 2016. And that was a good performance that day. Now, he ran at Newbury last time out in what I thought was actually quite a good performance, and a lot of people have said, well, that was just his Gold Cup, but I'm not so sure, I just think maybe he's going to still come on for that run at Newbury last time out. It kind of did fall into his lap a little bit, but he was the most solid option on the day, and you might remember we actually tipped him up here on our YouTube channel, and I think he's the most solid option again today. A lot of these don't get the trip, and also as well the ground. Now the one I probably would have gone for if the ground was a bit drier was Paisley Park. I think he's a good price, but I just think the ground might have gone against him, and he might not like it too soft. But I just thought, Harry, he's might have been written off, and maybe this year he could deliver on maybe even the stayers hurdle at Cheltenham if he does well again today. I think he will definitely have a chance, and I just thought 9-2, that was quite a fair price to be taken in this field, where I thought there was no standout options, and a lot of these horses have to prove themselves. Harry, he might not have been what he once was, but I still think he's got a lot more to give when it comes to racing. So for me, I thought he would be a good selection there. We then go to the 240 at Haydock. Now for the Tommy Whittle chase here, I like a horse called Kimberlite Candy. He's 9-2 but makers at the moment, trained by Tom Lacey, who's a really good trainer. Always follow his horses if you can. Now, Richie McLernan is booked for the ride, who's one of the retained riders for JP McManus. Now, this horse was quite impressive, I thought, in its seasonal reappearance run at Ayr, where I think the handicapper has been fair raising at £5, and I think it'll have a lot more to give. I think they're going to be targeting this horse maybe for some decent races later on in the season. Now, I think the key to this horse is actually heavy ground, and I think it's definitely a stayer in the making, really. Now this horse, I think as well, will like the long straight at Haydock. It's always a bit of a long way home, it can be, down that home straight at Haydock, and I think with the way Kimberlite Candy actually won at Ayr last time out, if you go back and watch that race, I remember backing it that day actually, it did stay on really strongly, and it's kind of a similar track. So for me, I just thought today Kimberlite Candy at 9-2, that wasn't a bad price there. So they're the Lucky 15 predictions for today's horse race in action. If you haven't done so already, please hit the subscribe button for more tips and videos on my YouTube channel here at Lucky15. You can also as well check out my work with the punters page. As it's nearly Christmas now, the videos might calm down on here anyway for Christmas, but if you're looking for more tips, go over to the punters page, because it'll be quick and easy. I'm all over the place over Christmas, so I won't have time to put all these videos through my editing software and things like that. So apologies if it does calm down on here a little bit over the next week or so. But anyway, that's all I got to say. Hopefully you can have some winners today. Please gamble responsibly, and we'll be seeing you soon.